I comment back. I'm always in the comments, so don't
that shit. Just be like, yeah, sorry. Just apologize. I expect apology, actually. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna get it, but I expect apologies. I expect apologies, y'all. I expect some apologies. That's all. That's all. I'm gonna end it with Tom. I'm gonna end it with Thomas. We're gonna end it with Thomas. We're gonna end the live with Thomas. Then we're gonna pick back up off with some raps again. You know what I'm saying? With some real hip hop shit with Chris Webby, some Nas, some Sci-Hi, some Redman. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like that. Cause I'm getting a little tired and the brother needs his rest. And I don't mind ending it off with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind ending off with that. So here's how we're gonna that's how we're gonna do it. That is how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna hop into this reaction. So Couch Gang, Hip Hop, Crimies, and Crimettes, welcome back to the Couch. It's your man BITO back with another reaction. So if you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. We subscribe for vibes, not validation over here. And with that being said, your boy is back with y'all favorite artist again, y'all. He's back. He is back, ready to react. And y'all, some of y'all might be mad. Some of y'all might unsub. But guess what? We here for vibes, not validation. It don't matter. Tom makes music for me to talk about. Tom makes music that engages y'all to be mad at me because I might not agree with what he got going on. Tom makes music where it's for everybody to listen to. It's not just for Tom fans that just love Tom so much and just agree with everything he says. It's for people like me that listen to the music and be like, I don't fully really agree with that. Or, that shit's kind of trash. It's cool. So, you know, you never know what you're going to get with Thomas MacDonald. And y'all never know what y'all going to get with me when we listen to Thomas MacDonald. Now, I done lost some subs. I done lost some followers. People done got real weird on the net because I done said some things about Tom that I've always been on brand with Tom for. So we're going to still do that here today, which is stay on brand with how we react to Tom MacDonald. It could be a good opinion. It could be a bad opinion. But either way, it's an opinion. Y'all can agree with it, disagree with it. It don't matter. Y'all can always come back. Y'all be mad at me for the wrong reasons. Y'all be mad at me about a motherfucking opinion. Y'all acting like I can only listen to this motherfucker when I like the shit. Where we do that at? Only in the hog world? Is that where we do that at? You know what I'm saying? Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb for that. Drop a bomb for that. You know why? Because, listen, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. We going to listen to this shit. We going to like it. We going to hate it. Well, I don't really be hating it. Well, I had one moment where I was a Tom MacDonald hater, but I had a really annoying day. And I stand on that still. But I was real annoyed. And I was like, yo, fuck this motherfucker's music where you keep doing the same shit. But we got a Tom song. Thomas MacDonald, Tom MacDonald, Tommy MacDonald. You know what I'm saying? We got all the names because I know it makes y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? I do some of this shit to troll y'all sometimes. Like, cause I know it don't bother me. I don't lose no sleep over this. I just enjoy the music and I be out. But we got a song called Anti. Anti what, Thomas? Anti what? What are we anti, Thomas? But we about to find out. Subscribe for vibes, not validation. Let's see what Thomas MacDonald got for us today. Because, you know, apparently you're only allowed to listen to Tom songs if you like it.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God.
This fucking guy, dog. He's gonna get me to fuck with it. He's gonna get like. At least he's doing it. At least he's doing it. At least he's doing it. All right. At least he's doing it. Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb. He's grifted to the side that matters. He's grifted here to the middle. Cause they're all those people. They're everything that he just said. They're all that. And notice that he's got his braid, so he's in his rap bag. He's in his like, hey guys, look at me. I'm ready to do my thing. I'm here to rap. I'm here to be that type of person today. I'm not grifting. I'm a grift to the middle today. I like it. I like it though. I'm here. I'm here for it. I had a feeling this was going to be it. I had a feeling this was going to be what it was. I got a feeling.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They.
Okay. Some people might get upset about this though. Some people might get upset about this. I'm gonna let it play.
Anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. Antichrist. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties, and that means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeff.
So all y'all that was on my dick not too long ago when I was screaming everything that this motherfucker is saying right now, all y'all was on my dick talking about I ain't know what I was talking about, I'm a leftist, I'm all this other shit. What the fuck is this motherfucker talking about right now? I love what he's talking about right now. I love that he's saying this because Chris Webby just came out and said this. A couple of people have said this. Now Adam's probably gonna make a song and do this too. But you know, we here for those type of songs. I'm not here for the whole like what we've been screaming the whole time where none of that shit makes sense. And y'all can use the good versus evil thing. If that's what y'all want to say, fine. Fine. That is fine. But we have to understand that I've been screaming this shit the whole time. Every Thomas video that he does, when he was on that bullshit last week, 2 weeks ago, when he was on that bullshit 2 weeks ago, I was saying exactly what he's now rapping about. And I love how God just plays things. I love how it plays out like this because he don't mean it. He just knows that he's going to look real stupid saying the shit that he was saying in these other songs, knowing that this shit was out here. And that's the point I was trying to make when he said to pray for the left bullshit. All the stuff was already out there. All the stuff that you needed to read and see and understand was out there for you to now see. It was in your face at the DOJ. It was at the DOJ. It was at the DOJ. You know what I'm saying? So, Tom, I approve of what you're saying a little bit. You using the Christian trope and all of that, different conversation. I'm not going to bust any religious folks' feathers over that, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's whack and it seems disingenuous in my opinion because it's just like you did 9 straight songs not saying this. You know what I'm saying? You did 9 straight songs. Listen, we here for the engagement and me talking about this shit. I ain't mad about his message, but let's just call a spade a spade. The nigga was on the right the whole time. He ain't say none of this shit. Not any point in time in any of the last 8 songs. What he did prior, I don't know. But every song that went political or whatever, yes, he was doing that shit.
What's good and evil? They used to call it Antichrist. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties, and that means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh. It ain't for fun, it's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't wanna get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ.
What took you so long to get here, my nigga? What took you so long? Like, what was you watching the whole time? What was you watching the whole time, my G? What was you watching the whole time? Like, this is why people say he be grifted. This is why people say this shit, bro. Because you did 8 straight songs and this was never your message at any point in time. I approve of this message. But for me particular, and don't come crawling back. Don't come crawling back acting like, oh my God, whatever. I've been screaming this in every video the whole time. Y'all was telling me I was wrong. Y'all was telling me I was crazy. So, like I said, it would have to take Tom MacDonald for y'all to turn the corner because I've been saying what I've been saying the whole time. But I was a left liberal. Now he says it. Now y'all is probably on his dick. Y'all is on his dick about this shit. Y'all gonna be dick riding this shit, which is cool. Dick ride it. Ride it hard. Grind on it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But just know. Y'all just know I was saying this shit the whole time. Get off my dick. You know what I'm saying? Get off my dick when it came to the shit that I was saying to this shit. And yeah, I'm going off because this motherfucker's grifty as fuck. But I approve the message. Grifty as fuck, but I approve this message, bro.
Anti-American, they anti.
Like, how can you even take this as genuine too? You know what I'm saying? Like, and anybody that's on this be like, yes, for real, and agreeing. You know y'all, you know who y'all are. Y'all know exactly who y'all are. This is disingenuous if you're just going to do it because Tom is now saying it. It is disingenuous. But I feel the message. I'm going to keep screaming. I approve of the message, but this motherfucker grifty, bro. He a grifty ass nigga.
anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts. Now
listen, I love when you come at both these bitch ass motherfuckers. So I like, as much as I'm just mad that he's just a grifty motherfucker, he's still speaking fact. Like, this is the first moment, and drop a bomb for this. This is the first moment where I can be like, he's speaking facts, because now it's both sides. It's everybody. Just, that's all I needed you to do the whole time. That's all I needed you to do the whole time, was just call out everybody. Now, this is not as good as Chris Webby's song. This is nowhere close to what Chris Webby did. And I know you listen to Chris Webby shit, because once again, you had 8 songs to do this shit, my nigga. And let's not say 8. You had about 4. Maybe a little bit less. But you wanted to focus on stupid shit and play the agenda and play that propaganda game. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to play the game. I approved this message, but we're going to call it spade a spade. We're calling out the bullshit that he was doing the whole time, because he was doing this shit the whole time. And I'm playing the song back because I like the song. I'm just mad that he finally did this shit, and it's just proving to more of the fact that people say he's a fucking grifter. It just proves this point. This is the point proven right here.
Cannibals and Gucci sweaters, using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters.
No, we're ruled by a group of dudes and child molesters and fucking nerds. Nerds that were mad and billionaire tech nerds. That's what's next. See, I said too much.
Call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They all Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They see
Maddie's still throwing up all the signs while doing it though. I'm not approving of his little signs. I'm not gonna do them, but he's throwing the signs and doing the signs though, which I'm not feeling. And the red symbolism, like this symbolism is crazy though too. While he's doing this, the symbolism is low key crazy when it's coming back to like being on my conspiracy shit. Like, you know, I'm putting on my tin hat right now, my foil tin hats and shit. But like, yo, the symbolism don't really work for me either. If you're gonna be saying this, like you still ain't really there. But you know, once again, once he does the braids and all this shit like that, he's rebellious Tom. I peep what he do. I don't know how y'all don't be peeping.
Anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
I can't lie. I like that motherfucking shit. I like this shit. This is the shit I like, because all I asked for was, yo, bro, stop making these songs attacking one side when we really have to understand it's bigger than that. Every video I say is bigger than that. I know some people don't comprehend or don't peep that shit. They only hear what they want to hear, so I'm fine with that. But as this guy, as an artist, where you have a big platform, you got people that really just be influenced by what you say, you needed to do that. I approve of what his message was. Do I think it's kind of corny about the timing because I heard Chris Webby's joint first? And I do genuinely think he copied Chris Webby because it felt very similar to Chris Webby. Now, before I get into more of my rant, because this is the rant video too. This is a reaction rant. I'm going to give it a 5. I'm going to give the song a 5. The song and the message is a 5. Now, as far as how he rapped and everything else, kind of chips. But the message is what mattered. Delivery was kind of chips. But the message is what mattered. Though it felt very Webby-ish, just being honest, I still approved the message because somebody from me, you know what I'm saying, that's been listening to any sort of Tom song that's been political, because once again, I guess we're not allowed to listen to political songs if we don't like them, even if we're here to talk about it, because I can actually have conversations and engage with people and not really be upset if people just disagree or just feel away with how I feel about things. Like, that's why I do Tom songs. You know what I'm saying? I do mainly those Tom songs for the engagement and the conversation, whether you agree, disagree, or not. I don't think you need to be a fucking crybaby about it, but if so, to each his own. Some people need to grow the fuck up. But either way, Tom did his thing on that. Tom did his thing. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. I approve of that message. There's moments that I can prove of this because not all music, like, listen, I'm not a hater. I'm just a free thinker, dog. I'm not a person who sits on one person's fan base and be like, yeah, I'm a fan and everything he does is great. No, I'm never, like, Eminem was on some bullshit. I would call Eminem on some bullshit too. Eminem has racist tapes of raps. I call that shit all the time because it's bullshit.
I call out bullshit. Vibes, not validation. Couch gang things over here, baby. Couch gang things. Uncle Bito is here to tell you the truth. Whether you don't like it, whether you like it or not, it's my truth. I'm here to tell you my truth. But Tom did his shit on this, man. Tom did his shit, and not like from a perspective on just he went crazy on the rap bars, just what he actually rapped about. What he actually rapped about had substance. It had value. I connected. I agreed because it's what I've screamed the entire time. The entire time. I said, yo, next time you drop songs, I'm like, you know what's going on out here. Rap about it. Rap about it. That's all I said. Rap about it, bro. Rap about it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Because y'all can play back all my little Tom videos. You know what I'm saying? I might make a playlist of all my political Tom videos and put them in the little comment section so y'all can go back and see how silly y'all sound. Because I know all y'all that watch this video tonight are going to be on Tom's dick and be like, yeah, Tom, you're so right. You're so true. You're speaking facts, blah, 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 blah. Because Tom said it. Because you know what it is? And this is why I don't get mad. It's not about the message. It's about the messenger. I was the wrong messenger. I was the wrong messenger. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being the wrong messenger, but also understanding that y'all need somebody else to tell y'all what it is. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you doing it in your way. Thank you. Thank you for waking up your fan base. Because they weren't going to listen to me. I was just going to be a hater, a dickhead, a left liberal person who not even on a side. I'm literally the person that says what he says. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, what is he now? Is he a left guy now? Because he said is everything that I said. Everything that I always say, he's saying in the beginning of the song. Everything he said. He just rapped it. I just say it. But we gonna play it back, though. We gonna play it back. Y'all got a good reaction out of this shit today. Tommy got bombs today. Tommy got me agreeing. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that's not happening is I'm still calling him Tommy, Thomas, and everything else. I'm calling him out of his name like crazy. Even though that's still his name. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not calling him Tom MacDonald like that anymore. Like, we're moving on from that. Because until he starts getting more on this side of things and just, you know, not doing that bullshit, which it seems like, you know what is funny? After this song, you can't go back. Tom can't go back to that now. He can't go back to that. He's not allowed to go back to that. And I notice how all of them are not saying one person's name because we're not there, you know, because once again, there's levels to this. The reality got to be broken down in different levels. So nobody's at that part yet. But eventually y'all will. Eventually y'all will. Drop another bomb. Listen, mad bombs. Mad bombs for Tom. Y'all gonna like this reaction today. Y'all gonna like this one. Y'all gonna like this. Shout out Couch Gang. Subscribe for the vibes, not validation, as I always scream. Right back to it. Go ahead, Thomas. Shit on these niggas.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel.
We see them,
they
bitches.
having pizza parties, and that means they...
So he must have not seen him yet before when he was recording all that bullshit. That's all. He just hasn't. He didn't see it yet. He didn't see it yet. My bad, Tommy. My bad. You still a sucker for this shit that you was doing before. I'ma still scream this shit. You was still a sucker, my nigga. You was still a sucker, but alright, dog. You can't. You turned the corner. I'm always willing to watch people turn the corner and turn the other cheek. Cause we all gotta fight this fight together, dog.
Eating people, this might wake him up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh. It ain't for fun, it's ancient ritual. Sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't wanna get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they...
And he's kind of talking about, you know, the Goyim boy, you know, the ones that call us Goyams and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he's talking about. Now that I'm really peeping things, he's talking about he's using the Goyim shits. You know what I'm saying? The ones that call us Goyams.
Worshiping the devil, yeah, it's Hollywood. The royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they
Anti-Christ. Anti-Christ.
Anti-Christ.
No.
They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started.
The real fight is started. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. I'm Tom MacDonald and I'm spitting like I'm
Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they can't.
I ain't gonna lie, this beat go hard as shit too. This beat go hard as shit.
Cannibals and Gucci sweaters, using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They all Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they
Anti-Christ. Ha! Ha!
They anti-Christ.
Ha!
They
Ha!
anti-Christ.
Ha! Ha!
They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
Declassified. That means he gonna be talking that shit on it. He gonna be talking that shit on that. Alright, man. Alright, Tommy. Alright, Tommy. You don't shine shoes no more, Tommy. You ain't shining shoes no more, Tommy. Tommy don't shine shoes no more. He don't gotta get his fucking shoebox no more. He don't gotta get it no more, y'all. He don't gotta go shine my fucking shoes no more. And I'm not talking about mine, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know the line, y'all know the line. If y'all don't, you know, go get some season in your life. But damn, Fiverr. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it a 5, bro. I gotta give it a 5 because it's about the message and what you had to say. It's about what you had to say. Because once again, I'm big on, if it ain't about these kids, bro, then shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about the kids, dog, shut the fuck up, man. That's all I've been screaming. If you want to talk all that other bullshit that don't matter, man, if you don't, that means you don't give a fuck about these kids. Give a fuck about these kids out here, dog. Give a fuck about these kids. Look how many are missing each day around the world, yearly, daily. Give a fuck about these kids. That's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about that. We act like we care about the kids, but we don't do enough to really care for the kids, bro. We really don't. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Because then I get into my rants. But Fiverr, thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. That's how we end the live. Look at that. Look at that. See? Y'all gonna probably look at this video right there, hop on my dick right there and there and be like, yo, my bad, yo, I didn't know, like, you know, I did. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? It's fuck out of here, B. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, but fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back. Because listen, I be in the comments and I do check and see how many times you commented and be up in the chat and be up in here saying what you got to say. I'm one of those. I'm a sicko. So don't be up in here coming back being like, oh my God, I didn't know. Yo, Tom is speaking facts and he's right. Don't say none of that shit. Just be like, yeah, sorry. Just apologize. I expect apology, actually. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna get it. But I expect apologies. I expect apologies, y'all. I expect some apologies. That's all. That's all. Subscribe for the vibes, not the validations, man. I expect apologies. We out of here. For real. Peace. Chat. This was actually a fun-ass live. This was a fun live. This is a fun live. When I post again on the community wall, whoever's in the chat lurking and smirking, you know what I mean? If you ain't here lurking and smirking, just feel free to hit that like button. But also, be on the lookout for when I drop a post and say when I'm going to go live so we can get some fives going. You know what I'm saying? I like to do fives. We got 3 today. But I need 5. When I make a post again, when I feel like going live, I'm going to be like, I'm feeling live today. That's going to be the post. When you see the, I'm feeling live today, that might not mean that same day, but I'm feeling live today. And if I see I'm feeling live and I see 5, I will go live. But if I feel live and I don't see 5, I'll just wait and see. I'll let the list build up. I'll build up anticipation and shit. But yeah, that's what we got, dog. I appreciate everybody that slid through to the chat, man. Be on the lookout for the Uncle BITO'S merch. You know what I'm saying? It's Uncle BITO'S fucking merch right here. You know what I'm saying? Couch Gang merch. Be on the lookout for that. You know what I mean? We gonna push that for spring 2026, summer 2026. You know what I mean? It won't be sweatshirts because it's gonna be a little hot and shit. But some people might be in cold areas, so you never know. But we gonna have the merch out there for y'all, dog. We gonna have the merch out there. We got some t-shirts. We're gonna get some hats. We can get some bucket hats. Y'all fucking with the merch? Would y'all fuck with the merch? If y'all see merch, would y'all fuck with the merch? Y'all like the logo? Y'all like it? Y'all like the logo? Y'all like the look? Y'all like the look a little bit? I don't know. But we gonna keep selling. We gonna keep pushing. But don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you new, man. But this is it, man. This is a wrap. Appreciate y'all that came through, man. We out of here. Peace.